This week is National Teen Driver Safety Week, and transportation officials want parents and children to be extra vigilant.
Got to be so very careful out there. Car crashes are the leading cause of death for teens across the U.S. The Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles says Florida teens make up nearly 5% of Florida's driving population. However, they account for more than 11% of all motor vehicle crashes in Florida. Those numbers coming from 2021. Amanda joining us now to explain how parents can make sure that kids stay safe when they're out there on the roads.
Yeah, it's very important. Officials want parents to talk to their teens about speeding, distracted driving, and other rules of the road, not only this week, but every time they are about to get behind the wheel. 75% of teens tell Safe Kids Worldwide their parents are their best source of driver training. So that is just to drive home just how important this conversation is. One of the main causes of teen crashes is speeding. More than 1/3 of teens killed in crashes were speeding at the time. Make sure you remind teens to obey all speed limits, stop signs, and traffic lights. Going too fast gives them less time to stop or react. Also, remind them to keep their eyes on the road, hands on the wheel, and their mind on driving. They shouldn't adjust the radio, talk, text, or eat while driving. Just taking your eyes off the road for 5 seconds while driving 55 miles per hour is the equivalent of driving the length of a football field blindfolded. So make sure they limit other distractions within the car as much as possible. Blasting music drowns out a siren or a horn. And when 2 or more teens ride in a car with a teen driver, the risk of a deadly crash can double to triple. So enforce that they wear a seatbelt at all times. More than half of teens killed in crashes were not wearing one at the time. This is according to Safe Kids Worldwide. Other important reminders for teens are to use turn signals, share the road with others, and stay alert. It's also important to make sure that teens limit their driving at night when possible, because the risk of a deadly crash at night can be more than 3 times higher for teens than adults. Teens should only drive when it's dark, and that's after a lot of practice. Vic and Jen.
Such an important reminder. We hope those teens listen. Listen, please.